Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Robert Welkner here from CoinOpTV, doing the CoinOpTV live and interactive show. We're going to talk all things Skylanders Imaginators. Today is the day we can officially talk about the game to the world, open and public. We can make our speculations, we can look at screenshots, we can get hyped, and everything like that. This is a live and interactive show streaming at 12 o'clock noon Pacific Coast time, 3 o'clock Eastern time, which is my usual schedule. So if you guys tune in live, awesome. If you guys are watching this on the archive, leave comments, questions, concerns, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And also, I'll give some shout outs and answer some questions to you guys in chat. If you misbehave, got to give you a timeout, and I hate doing that. So let me introduce our special co-host or guest. Mr. Yroc is in the house, sir.
What is good?
So a lot of you guys might know Yroc as a Skylander Portal Master, custom figure maker. And is there a third thing you'd like to be known as?
Well, I do talk a lot, so that could be a thing.
A talker, all right. Breaking news here on CoinOpTV. Yroc is a talker. No, I'm just teasing. So speaking of talking, let me give some shout outs. I see Travis, Lewis, Rez TV's in chat. What's up to you guys? Kitsy, Dan, Spoons, some people I've never seen before, so this is cool. We got some Skylander hype in here. Dope Gaming, cool. Dan, I think I already said Dan. So if you guys didn't know, Skylanders Imaginators is officially the next Skylanders game. Let me get my little graphic up here to share with you guys. There we go. So it is coming out for the consoles, the Xbox 360, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, the Wii U. It is kind of the next big and great and epic Skylanders game that's coming out. We just got Skylanders Battlecast, the mobile game, which was sort of a bonus, and people were sort of wondering, well, hey, is this the next Skylanders game? No, you were incorrect. Skylanders Imaginators is the next game, and Yroc and I were actually at Activision's headquarters watching a demo of this game. So we got to see a short demo, and we got to do a little bit of a Q&A with Lou and some of the development team. So we'll sort of share what we know so far, and then we're finding out more information as we go. So Yroc, when you saw the game, what were sort of your first impressions?
So I kind of like to make my own stuff because, you know, with the painting and the clay, this was actually really cool. When they first did the whole art thing, I was really confused when they started showing all the art from all the kids. And then once we got into the game, like, wow. I was like, I couldn't hear anything Lou was saying because I was just like zoned out on that game. Oh, it was awesome.
So let me catch everybody up to speed. So if you didn't hear, the new gimmick is you can create your own characters. There's a way to sort of create like multiple, like different heads, different outfits, voices, powers. There's a thing called the creation crystal. I'll pull a graphic up of that and show you the creation crystal, which is kind of, I guess that's kind of the new gimmick. So we'll get there we go. So this is the fire creation crystal, I believe. Yeah, there's a little fire icon there, and it comes. And some people were asking on like the forums and stuff about marking these. They actually come with a sticker or something like that, so you can kind of like mark them if you want to sort of identify them a bit. So you use the creation crystal to create a custom Skylander that saves it on this crystal. That is the new gimmick. You can make a one-of-a-kind Skylander to play and share with all your friends, online social media, YouTube, Twitch, whatever you want to be. So that's why guys like Yroc are hyped, because he makes his own custom figures already. Do you have an idea, Yroc, what kind of figure you may want to create off the top of your head?
Oh man, I saw that bow slinger. Bow slingers look really nice. Or I find it awesome how they took some of the older like faces from some of the older Skylanders and put them on like as an option. Because now you could probably make your own series, 2s, 3s, 4s for people that really like those. And
yeah, we like there was so much, like Lou went through, like there was like 20 different like menus for like body types and faces and tails. There's so many things. First of all, Yroc and I, and the Asian guy Gamer Tush, give him a shout out, was there too. Some of you guys have seen photos of the three of us on our Instagram accounts. So we were a little overwhelmed. We were like, well, what about this? What about that? And, you know, kind of pointing at the screen and seeing different things. Let me show you kind of a mock-up, I guess, of their an example, I guess, of their, generic guy or their Imaginator guy. I wonder if there's sort of a name for this. So we've got sort of a mishmash of clothing and face. Kind of looks like a little stealth ninja guy with a purple sword there. So this would be an example of a character that was sort of created by somebody, obviously the Activision developers, as they were sort of messing around. So I'm a big fan of robots, so I'm probably going to try and get like a big giant like a Jawbreaker or some sort of Spyrise and Jawbreaker sort of combination with robots and technology and gears. Give him a big old robot voice or something. Are you going to try and make the voice similar to your own, or are you going to get kind of crazy with the voice?
No, dude. I'm going to make something out of this world. That banana head we saw in that trailer leads me to believe we're going to be able to make a fully giant banana. We better be able to make a giant banana.
Yeah, maybe we can make the whole like Fruit of the Looms team there. That would be kind of funny. That'd
be awesome.
I see in chat, Travis says, yes, the character creation is basically all existing art assets from games plus. What we've seen so far, it looks like some similarities to previously existing characters, but I kind of have a feeling like it's kind of the tip of the iceberg there. James is in chat as well, and all dogs seen some familiar faces on Lion King. Thanks a bunch. If you guys have specific questions, if I miss them, I'll try and circle back and get to those. So let's talk some more facts. 31 figures. We're going to get some senseis and some villains, and once they started showing off those villains, like we walked in, we saw a Golden Queen figure, and our mouths dropped, our jaws were open, we were ready. Have we been waiting, Yroc? Have we been waiting a long time for villain figures?
As soon as I walked in, I'm like, Trap Team 2, it's happening. We're gonna use old villains to trap new villains. Let's do this. Yeah. Oh, dude, I remember people bugging, just like, let us get figures. And what do you know? The next game they make, figures. So I'm pretty happy about that. That was awesome.
Yeah, it sounds like we're going to get all new figures. So it won't be any reposes, no light cores, nothing. As far as we know, this is all, day one information. As far as we know, we're going to get like all new figures. They showed us Golden Queen in person, Kingpin, and Tri-Tip. Out of those three there, did you have any impressions on those first three?
Tri-Tip, he looks like honestly, he looks like a really generic Earth character, but his secondary and third attack look really awesome. How he just like summons the dinosaur bones. That was awesome. Kingpin, it looks like he has 7 different moves from what I've seen. He's got a dash, he's got hails. I still don't know what to think. Like, they all have these really unique moves. And Golden Queen, her new moveset looks awesome. I'm glad they decided to give them brand new movesets instead of continuing on with their old movesets. So that's what I think. What about you?
Yeah, let's bring up some pictures here. I was going to try and get these while you were talking. It's hard to click on everything and read chat. So here's the Golden Queen, former villain of Skylanders Trap Team that was trapped and now reformed, and now she's a hero, I guess. I mean, I don't know if we're calling her a Skylander or reformed villain. I don't know what the classification is, but she's got some crazy ability with some bees that fly around, and looks like she gets like a giant head and will attack people in the game. And then she's is she considered a sensei? I forget. There's the senseis, the villains. So she gets like the little power up boost thing, the charge attack.
The Sky Chi, the ultimate attack.
Yeah, the Chi, the Skylanders Chi, whatever they're calling everything. I'm still learning as we go. So yeah, she's got the Sky Chi there, and the figure looked really cool. What did you think of like the new base? It was sort of like this diamond sort of shape there on the new bases.
It's definitely something new. It's not something I'd expect from Toys for Bob, considering they followed the whole same base type of thing. But I love how it looks like, sort of like a karate-esque room. I don't know how to say it, but I think they look really cool. It's new, and it's not engines specific, so it's not for this specific thing. This could be for anything, so I like it.
Here we're looking at Kingpin. He's the penguin who some people got a little sneak preview of this on the calendar that kind of went out in some images. So now we can officially say his name and his what he looks like. It looks like he's got some like claws or buzzsaws or something on his wrists there, and a little golden karate belt. Yroc, have you ever done karate or anything like that in your life?
Never in my life.
I don't know if it's possible to reach the golden belt. You know, I think black belt is the highest, but apparently Kingpin
Yeah.
has
Overachiever.
the golden belt there. In chat, a lot of people are asking about like the different versions, the Wii or the iOS and stuff like that. It's interesting. Nobody's really talking about like the game and the figures and stuff like that. They're a little curious about the SKUs. Guys, if you still are holding on to that Nintendo Wii, it's about time to go over to GameStop, take a big old box of all your Nintendo Wii games and the Wii. Just go over to GameStop and upgrade to Wii U, or actually, I wouldn't really say a Wii U because we got the NX coming out next year. Maybe the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, something a little more on the current gen thing. What do you usually game on, Yroc? What's your platform of choice?
PS4. PS4 has by far the best graphics, and who doesn't play on the PS4? Come on.
Yeah, the PS4 is that's the way to go. Let's see. I'm going to grab one more. So we saw Kingpin, Golden Queen, and let me get an image of Tri-Tip, an action image of here. He kind of reminded me. Here's an image of Tri-Tip. Kind of reminded me of like a Dinobot or something from Transformers. It sort of looked like sort of a weird dinosaur guy. He had like a big giant triangle or something club smashed around, and we get to see some of his chi power as well. Blake in the chat says he's an Xbox One person. Striker says he wants a Luminous figure. We'll have to talk in a second. We'll start to talk speculations, maybe things we want to see as far as villains and bad guys after we recap what the news and things like that. So there's the villains and the creation, the creation characters and the villains. Now, if you want to create stuff, I guess the thing would be to get 10 different creation crystals, so you can have one for each element. Is that the way to go, Yroc? You get all 10?
If you want to do everything, you're going to have to need 10 creation crystals per element. So 100 creation crystals.
Now, I kind of forget, is there a way to reset? There's got to be a way, like if you make a character and you don't like it, can you like reset? Did they talk about that at all on the creation crystal? Like delete it?
I think so, but I think all you can do is go back and refine your creation. I don't think you can actually, if you can go back and recreate it, you can go freaking undo it. So yeah.
You'll have to see. We'll have to find out a little more. I mean, I'll get to see more of the game at E3. Maybe I can ask some of these follow-up questions. But I'm curious if it actually saves the creation onto the crystal. Like if you can make a character and then eBay that, like a custom. Because Yroc makes custom characters. I wonder if you can make a custom character and eBay it or something. That would be sort of interesting.
I was wondering, like for E3. With the whole custom character thing, what if they put a custom character that they made there with special parts and made it the E3 exclusive? I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Now at E3, we're not going to have a big giant Activision booth, so I'm not sure what they're going to do as far as giveaways or figures. I think it's Gamer Families in chat says 100 creation crystals. I think you may be scaring people away. Let's just go for 10 creation crystal. Right now, those are $10, and then the figures are $15. That's what we have so far, and then we got 31 figures. Now, Yroc and I, we've been sort of DMing and trying to figure out there's got to be an even number because the Skylanders never does like an odd number with these things. So any guesses as to what the 32nd figure may be? Assumably announced at E3. Any ideas?
I'm thinking we're getting DJ Octavius from Splatoon because we are confirmed to guest star, which is awesome. So I'm thinking we're getting DJ Octavius with his samurai hat and everything.
Okay, so we'll get DJ. I'll go the complete. So you're gonna go with the Nintendo exclusive. I'm gonna go with complete opposite and go with the Sony exclusive and say Crash from Crash Bandicoot because that would kind of blow my mind to have like a new Crash figure and stuff like that. Would be pretty cool.
They are presenting the game in the PlayStation in the Sony booth, aren't they? So that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it could be, it could be. I mean, it'd definitely be kind of like a little bit of a FU to Nintendo last year having the Sky Amiibos and stuff. But, we'll have to see how that goes. We got a lively chat. Gamer Family is saying Splatoon, yes. Reds TV says Chaos. Do you think we'll see a Chaos? This is a question I asked Lou. Will we see a Chaos figure. Will he be reformed somehow? Yroc, do you have any information or speculation on this? Will there be a chaos figure?
I'm gonna say no, but we could. I'm gonna say no because he is the main villain this year, but that didn't stop the traps from happening. So I don't know. We'll have to see. But I think it'd be kind of weird to get a toy of the main villain. I don't know. We'll have to see. I think no, but it'd be cool if we got one.
I kind of have a feeling they're going to do like the similar gag they've been doing is like Chaos is sort of the main villain, but then you kind of get to the end of the game, and then there's like the real main villain and stuff. So maybe you can somehow unlock, like maybe they'll release a Chaos figure like later, like in January, February, kind of like the way the Chaos traps and trophies and things like that were kind of hard to find. So we'll see. I would love a Chaos figure. That would be the ultimate unlock for me. Is there any villains? Let's talk villains now, Yroc. Somebody in chat was saying, I forgot what they were saying. Is there villains that you have on your wish list outside of Golden Queen or ones that you know about? Any that we saw in the trailer?
Well, I really, really, really want Luminous as a figure.
Luminous, yeah, I think somebody said that in chat.
And I'm not sure, but I think we're confirmed Pinata and Wolfgang, so I didn't want to mention them. But them too, like they'd be really cool as figures.
Oh yeah, I think that let's see, Wolfgang is the word on the street that Wolfgang is
in the Dark Starter
going to be in the Dark Starter pack. Okay, so Wolfgang would be great. It looks like the Skylanders boy and girls in chat. Shout out to you guys. Chaos's mom is a sensei, so that would be great if Chaos's mom is a figure as well. That would be kind of cool.
If we got Glumshanks, that'd be the best Skylander right there.
Yeah, Glumshanks would be great. The stealth guy, Nightshade or Night, man, I'm kind of forgetting. It's been a while since I played Trap Team and stuff. I should have like Wikipedia like all the villain stuff. It'd be cool to get, like, what was it? What's the like Nightshade? Is that his name or?
Yeah, Nightshade.
Yeah, Nightshade would be cool. Love to
really?
get. Why? Who wasn't a fun villain for you?
Nightshade was honestly one of the most bland villains to me for some reason. He was so boring, so generic.
Skylander Boy Girl says maybe they'll do a reveal Chaos's dad. We haven't seen Chaos's dad. Chaos's dad in the games before. Mesmerelda, how about Mesmerelda? Would you go for that?
They never specified the villains were from specifically Trap Team, so Mesmerelda would be something so amazing. I love him.
Dexter wants to see an evil Glumshanks. Glumshanks is technically a bad guy, right? I mean, I know he's sort of, there's a fine line of who he's sort of, skirted back and forth and stuff like that. A couple people, Jetfack in chat is also saying he'd like to see Glumshanks, so that would be great. Hey, Sandy Crocs is in chat. Let me look over my notes here. I wrote down a bunch of things on my notes. Let's see. Let's talk about some powers and abilities. We're staying on topic with the game here. So we got to see some of the skill trees and how they were sort of broken down in the Imaginators Skylanders. So since you create your own character, the skill tree is going to be a little different in that. And I wrote down that you're going to have a primary power, elemental power, a secret technique, and a soul gem. Am I missing anything, Yroc, on some of that stuff?
The Imaginator, your creations can't use Sky Chi, right?
I think that's confirmed that the senseis, because they're ninja warriors or whatever, have the chi, that extra little boost, and the Imaginators don't. From what my takeaway was from our demo. So we got primary power, so you can sort of like if somebody is a smasher, they'll be kind of really tough with like an axe or a sword or something, and then there's kind of the stealthy ones, and maybe they'll have like magic-y, they'll have they'll sort of be tuned into the characteristics and the elemental powers as well. And then the secret technique, I guess maybe that'll be some sort of unlockable thing, some sort of teleportation or what would be a good secret ability to have. Stealth is always a good one, like Stealth Elf has popping around, or Stink Bomb or something.
See, it'd be cool if like you floated up in the air and like did a whole belly flop down and exploded everywhere. That'd be awesome.
All right, let's talk some more from my notes here. So no online co-op.
Oh yeah,
we got the pros and cons. So no online co-op, which is kind of surprising. And Yroc, what do you think? We're not going to be able to play co-op together in Skylanders Imaginators.
Well, I find it odd that we have co-op for racing, but nothing for the story mode or battle mode if we even get it. Probably not. But nothing for all your main modes, but you have online for the racing. So I find that kind of odd.
Yeah, so they confirmed that there's going to be some sort of carryover with the racing. So don't throw out all your cars, your vehicles just yet. We're going to have some online racing. I'm assuming they're probably going to do like maybe 4 or 5 maps to sort of appease all the people who bought the vehicles and stuff. Skylander Boy and Girl says, "Oh, does that mean no battle mode?" So we don't know. The big question is, will there be online PvP? I'm going to say that. Yes, like it's my speculation. I don't have any information to back this up, but here's my theory: is that the fact that you can make a character and create it from scratch, I think that's motivation enough to want to take that character and actually play against another person who made their own character. Yroc, do you have any news to share on this? Is there speculation? Are we going to get the online player versus player mode that everybody is dreaming for?
Well, it'd be perfect because of the battle classes. You do different battle classes for different battles, and it's all signs lead to it. And if they don't do it, it's kind of a missed opportunity, but it does all signs lead to yes. And considering when I asked, he did say we can't talk about that. He did not say no, so doors are open.
Yroc got to experience the joys of being in the Activision secret lair where an army of developers and PR people are standing around you, all watching every move you make and taking notes, like putting their hands up, shrugging, all these things and stuff. What did you think from that experience? Did you have a takeaway from that? Did you tell any friends like, whoa, I just was hanging out in Activision's secret lair?
Was that the secret room you were talking about?
Yeah. If you didn't see, there's like the door kind of opens like kind of weird, like it's
like the wall just like opens up and invites you in. That was scary, dude. I was like, are we about to get murderized in this room? No, I wasn't thinking that, but that was cool. You walk into this dark room and perfect.
Skylander Boy and Girl says, let's keep the chat about Rob and Yroc. Send Y and Rob and Y. We're talking about whatever. It sounds like everybody in chat is staying on top. Dexter says, what are the battle classes? So that's like what Smasher and Stealth and Magic. Is that, do you know what the classes are?
There are 10, and I believe somebody posted it. Somebody actually recorded the press screen, so we got to see all the battle classes, because I don't know about you, but I couldn't write down anything, but yeah, when we saw it firsthand, it was craziness. But
yeah, I was writing some things down. We do have the release date. It is October 16th in the U.S., give or take a few days here and there overseas in Australia. Yroc and I both have, along the Asian Guy Gamers, Skylander Boy and Girl, we all got like our videos up talking about the Skylanders Imaginators news, what we know so far. We're probably going to roll out more videos talking about some new things. We asked about how the traps will work, and what I wrote down is the traps will just give a boost for the villains. Well, no, I think that was one of my questions. Will the traps boost the villains? And I think it was just for
you asked about the Easter egg.
Yeah, I sort of asked something like, well, if we have a trapped Golden Queen and we're using the Golden Queen, does it give her like a boost, anything like that? And Lou was like, no, I don't think that's possible. So I think the traps just affect they give them a little character boost. Is that that's what I wrote down, but I'm a little unclear on that now. I gotta need.
So the traps in vehicles do exactly what they did in the last game. So you just use your vehicles to drive around, and you use your traps to upgrade the vehicles. So. It's something.
Yeah, if you're a Skylander person, you know that the last game gimmicks generally don't carry over too well to the new game. Yeah. It's kind of current. Zahir says, so what about the reposes? No reposes, no reimagines. Maybe we'll get some more Eon's Elite. We don't know about that. That might be something they announce at E3 or Comic-Con. Would you like to see Eon's Elite figures back again, Yroc?
They're cool when they get announced, but I'm going to be honest, I never buy them.
Yeah, I like them, but they're a little costly, and you kind of wait for them to like drop in price. GameStop's get some good sales. People are asking about Striker Games. What's the Swap Force portal? Well, so then when they showed us the game, they didn't show us the new portal, so we haven't seen the new portal. Yeah. As far as I know, I haven't seen any photos yet of the new portal. I don't know why that's being a secret. If it's going to have some crazy design to it, if it's going to be glowing. We do know that the Creation Crystal has sort of a glowing heart orb kind of effect to it. Am I describing that well? So are they all of them gonna have hearts on them? Is that the thing? The Creation Crystals?
See, the thing is, I don't know. I was kind of thinking, since it was kind of hard. It was kind of hard to tell because we had the fire creation crystal, so we don't know if the different crystals are going to be different colored. So like the dark one's going to be black and the life one's going to be green, or they're all just going to be red with the outer metallic paint job. So
We
I don't
get
know.
Yeah, we'll have to see more on the creation crystal there and see. I think it looks kind of cool. It's real high techy looking though. It looks like
Oh yeah.
some metallic. Doesn't I'll be curious like if the life one is like a tree or something, and it looks a little more organic, and maybe the water one might be like engulfed in
I think that'd be cool.
yeah, like I'd like to see that like in a tidal wave or something. Would be kind of cool.
And they're a nice size too. They're not too small. They're not too big. They're nice, reasonable size.
All right, I got a question for you, Yroc. Michelle Beamster Bowie, what's a long name, says, can we use the old characters? What do you think, Yroc?
Of course, every game supports the old characters. Should be a norm by now.
Yes. If you're a Portal Master, that's one of the things that we're lucky to get. Each character, old or new, old characters carry over to the new games. The new characters don't go back to the old games because they weren't created yet. So Shaquille Aziz says, will there be light and dark senseis from the elements? So we're gonna get some light and dark figures, some senseis, right? What's the count on that? Is one of each, one light, one dark, we're thinking?
Well, so I think we're confirmed at least three senseis per element. So I think we're getting 2 new senseis and 1 former villain for the light and dark. So I'm hoping luminous. Crossing my fingers.
I like that Lou kind of, when we were there at the demo, he sort of said you can kind of Frankensteize up the characters, to give them the look. They can have like their own little catchphrase. They can have kind of an aura to them. These are the ones that you sort of create.
When they showed the catchphrase, I was like, what? But I don't. So you know how they showed us the dance moves and how they could move around and stuff. I don't get how they implement that. Like, when do you use that?
Yeah, let's see. That's another reason why I think there might be online PvP, because if you're an online person, you get these taunts and stuff like that, like Destiny or some of these games. So I'm thinking if they're going to add taunts as a characteristic of the game that you create, that maybe that is a reason why there'll be online PvP. Because if you beat somebody up, you want to taunt them, do a move, do the dab or something. Do you have a taunt move that you do, Yroc? Let me see what you got. Give me some taunts.
Well, the finger bang, obviously.
Finger bang, all right, that's a good one. Blow off shoot the finger, and then blow it off there. Have you been playing Overwatch at all? You got any favorite characters in there? Maybe some taunts or things from Overwatch?
I'm digging Zenyatta. I'm thinking, what'd be the coolest thing ever, but it'll never happen. Overwatch / Skylanders. We get like an Overwatch character in Skylanders, like Bastion or something. Man, that'd be awesome.
You might be able to. I mean, my thinking is that you're going to be able to kind of create stuff that looks similar to other characters. Now, I guess it'll be interesting. I'm just throwing out there, but I wonder how close we'll be able to get to some Disney Infinity characters created in Skylanders Imaginators. That would be. I'm sure that would go against any licensing or thing like that. Let's see. Skylander Mason says, will we get a Chompy Mage figure? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say there's definitely going to be a Chompy Mage figure. Are you on board with that, Yroc?
Yeah, I think it's for sure we're getting it. At least the Chompy Mage, Chef Pepperjack, and Wolfgang for the Doom Raiders. At least those 3, and the rest could be other characters. But those were really liked characters. Doom Raiders. So, of course, they're probably going to be the chosen ones.
Yeah, those for some reason the Chompy Mage, somebody at Activision at Skylanders really likes him. They always seem to bring him back. He's always kind of a prominent figure, and he's a fun character, colorful character, and stuff like that. Here's a question from Gaming with PFG. Minecraft and Randomness. Some long names here. Some of you people I haven't seen before. Please hit subscribe. Check out more of my videos. Check out Yroc's YouTube channel as well. He wants to know, do you unlock the different parts of the costumes in Skylanders? You want to explain how that works?
Okay, so basically, it's going to be randomized and set in stone, so you will have to unlock different parts for your Imaginators. But at some points, it'll be randomized, but at other points, there will be a boss battle where you have to defeat him to get his armor or his weapon or his stuff. So yeah, you do have to unlock your different parts for your Imaginator because you do not get them all at once, which I think is awesome because that gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah, we're going to get a little bit of an RPG element where you get the base, much like the hats and the trinkets in previous games, where you're going to get the base stuff, generic heads. So at the first week or month, everybody's going to have similar sort of looks, and then as you go through unlocking stuff in the game, we're going to see even more weirder sort of ears or faces or helmets or tails. The possibilities are infinite, as they're saying on the trailer.
Disney Infinity.
Too soon for that.
I saw so many people stirring up stuff on Twitter. Oh, yeah, that was hilarious.
It's a battle out there. Rogue Gaming says, "What about Pinata? Because he's one of the most iconic characters." So Pinata, I don't think we mentioned that, but yeah, I think Pinata is another one. He's confirmed, yeah. He's confirmed. Illuminati confirmed. Pinata. We got a lot of people in chat. I'm trying to keep up, answer questions as we go. Fi Nightingale says, "You won't get tired of my voice, will you?" I think are you talking about the character? You can change the voices in the game. So you can have somebody have like a weird robotic voice, or you can actually make your characters sound female and look female. There's this is a little interesting thing. So the character creation tool is they're generic. So you can make a character that looks half man, half female. Yeah. I don't know what's a safe way, Yroc, to describe that. Keeping it.
Well, I know that was sort of a red flag during Swap Force. That's why we only got males. But I think it's gonna be interesting to see like these half female, half male, like these manly, hairy arms and this female belly dancer body. Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I kind of think we got the Warcraft movie coming out. It'd be interesting to make like a big giant female, like orc-looking person with like female body parts and face, but maybe kind of a stern voice and like huge muscles and back and shoulder, kind of hunched over. I'm gonna try and make the Hulk as close as I can make the Hulk, like green skin, huge muscles. That would be good. If I can make the Hulk, I'll be happy.
Oh man.
Yeah, we got somebody in chat saying Ogre Skylander. Yeah, we need to get those ogres. Have we seen any Ogre Skylanders at all? I can't think of like an ogre-looking Skylander. That's one of the ones they've sort of passed on, right?
We haven't gotten a Cyclops Skylander, right?
Well, we got Eyebrow, right? And,
Eyebrow.
And Diveclops. So we got,
Oh yeah, the brothers, obviously. Come on.
Yes, we got a couple of those. So it'd be interesting to see. I wonder if Yroc here. Now we're getting crazy talk. We're talking crazy, but I wonder if there will be a way to unlock body parts to use them in different parts of the body. Like if there's an eyeball head and you can sort of put it on your feet and like roll around like that. Do you think? Is this crazy talk? Do you think this might be unlockable at all?
That would be the ish, dude. Because that would definitely make your Skylander unique. Because anybody could put a head on or a different style head on the same part of the body, but putting like an eyeball under your armpit or something like that'd be awesome.
That would be crazy. Caden York is in chat. Shout outs to you. Gamer Family says that they love the crazy talk. We're getting crazy talk right now so far. All right, let's talk some more crazy stuff. Level caps are increased. Bring your old Skylanders into the game and level them up. What do we know so far about the level cap? We don't have an official number, but we know they're going up, right?
Yeah, so the senseis are going to stay at level 20, but your creations. So when you put on a creation and you make it and you level it up all the way to 20, you take that creation off, you put on a sensei, you put that creation back on, and it's up a level. So each sensei is going to bump you up a level, but it is nothing set in stone on how high it goes. I'm going to guess probably 35. Because 51 would be way too high and way too overpowered to defeat Chaos.
Yes, we got. I know. I wonder how they're gonna make Chaos. I mean, I guess he's gonna be the most powerful out there. I wonder if Chaos is. I know we're jumping the gun here towards the end of the game, fighting the Chaos, but I wonder if Chaos is gonna have his own imagination crystal as well, and like your main boss battle at the end is going to be characters that he sort of created. Again, we're talking crazy. Would that be crazy if Chaos has his own imagination crystals, Yroc?
See, I did not play Spiral's Adventure, so if I'm totally wrong here, excuse me. But at the end of Spiral's Adventure, there were cloned evil Skylanders, right? That you had to fight off.
Yes, that is true. You fought, and a lot of times that was the first time we actually saw like Zook and some of the other characters, because they weren't released yet, was as like evil clones of themselves. So yes.
I think it'd be cool because we are getting those Doomlanders, so that kind of leads me to believe that we're getting that same sort of feel. And I don't know about you, but the logo, the gameplay, everything just points towards Spiral's Adventure to me, and it just looks so awesome, and it brings me back. It's just so awesome.
Yeah, it does have. So it's Toys for Bob. They're the original makers of Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure, Skylanders Giants, and Trap Team. It does look like what we saw was very brief on gameplay. We got to see. Let's talk about some of the NPC characters, non-playable characters. We got to see Jetvac in a level, kind of helping and talking us through and aiding us. About, is that a good way to put that? He was like our tag along buddy, I guess.
Yeah, he was pretty much guiding us through the entire level, which I think is awesome because that opens up the possibility. Well, it doesn't. Of course, we're getting a level that Spyro guides us, and that's going to make a lot of people happy. But I'm curious to see what characters they pick because Jetvac came in during Giants, so I'm curious to see if we're going to be getting cores from maybe like Trap Team guiding you through a level. Or maybe I'm just going overboard, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I'm assuming like each level might have like a couple of returning Skylanders. I'd be cool to see some giants like T-Rex and Breaker, some of those guys who, you know, like if you're young and you're new Portal Master, like for a lot of people, this might be the first Skylander game you're ever playing. So I'll be curious to see how much OG and classic characters are sort of bring back, you know, to the fold.
It'd be also cool if we actually had our Skylanders in the cutscenes again, actually interacting with the NPCs, but only in like the cutscenes, because of course that's way too many voice lines to record. But
yeah, we'll have to see. Speaking of voice acting, man, I've been playing some Skylanders Battlecast this week, and some of the voices in that are just so different and weird. Like Broccoli guy is like Surfer Spyro dude. Have you found any voices, Yroc, in Battlecast that has made you chuckle at all playing that yet?
Their voices are just all wacky, man. I think on Instagram I was watching this video and this guy was doing some sort of Broccoli guy thing, and I think that's what you were talking about. This like, this is not Broccoli guy.
Yeah, it was totally different. Skylander Boy and Girl wants to see Evil Zap return. We gotta get Zap back. Zap was one of my original favorites from the first game. If you guys have never played Spyro's Adventure, man, levels were just like beautiful, grinding through was really fun. I mean, graphically, it's gonna, you know, it's a 5-year-old game, so it's not gonna look as amazing. Yroc, so Call of Duty, so Activision also makes Call of Duty games, and we're gonna get the new Call of Duty game with the remastering of Modern Warfare 2. Do you think there's any chance that Activision drops a big giant bomb at E3 and announces that Skylanders Imaginators will come packaged with a previous remastered old Skylander game? Is there any hype to that at all? Any craziness? Am I going really insane here, remastering the old games?
That would be amazing because for people who, like you said, have never played Spyro's Adventure, they get it for, well, I wouldn't say you get it for free, but how would they package it, do you think? Do you think we'd get a whole separate starter pack or with brand new characters, or what would be the deal?
It would be nice. Well, so the first three, let's see, Skylanders, Spyro's Adventures, Giants, and Swap Force are all old generation. So, like, it would be great to get, like, a remastering of those three to play on Xbox One, Wii U, PlayStation 4, you know, leading into VR. Maybe they'll VR them up somehow or something like that, you know.
A long time ago, there was this photo that went around of a gill grunt in, like, a third-person sort of look, and it's been driving me crazy not knowing what that is. Because imagine how cool it would be to actually like lead your Skylanders in a third-person view and battle in like a third-person view.
Yeah, if the VR thing takes off or HoloLens and all that, maybe we'll see some Skylanders in that. Res TV says can't happen, Rob, or they would have to resell all the old toys. Well, the old toys are in stores still.
You
Maybe,
GameStop's got some good deals.
yeah. I mean, this probably might not happen. I'm speculating. I'm just it's just one of those things. It's Activision. They know how to take a license and a brand and just kind of keep it relevant and live is kind of a thing. Let's see. Martin Tank says Lightning Rob kind of had a level in Superchargers. Lightning Rod is throwing me off because he said Lightning Rod. So yes, we got some of those other characters. Kyler Ford is in chat. What's going on? Sandy Cross remaster of Spyro's Adventure would be insane. Yeah, I'm going off on a tangent. We're just talking crazy. So I don't know if any of that will happen. I do know. I do know that there will be some sort of announcement at E3 regarding Skylanders. Okay. Yroc, are you ready? Ready to really talk crazy now? Crazy talk?
I'm ready to talk the most insane of insane. Let's do this.
All right. So first of all, let me just say I was wrong on my original prediction. I made a video months ago saying I predicted that Skylanders 6 would be a Wii U and NX exclusive. I'm glad I was wrong because I didn't want that. I don't have a Nintendo console, stuff like that. So if you guys are new to my channel, that was my big speculation. So here's my big speculation for E3. Here's the crazy talk, and you have to let me know in chat what you guys think. I'm predicting that Activision is going to announce that there's some sort of way that you can take your Imaginator character that you made and send them the file or the crystal or something crazy like that and spend $20, and they will actually 3D print that figure and send it to you as maybe like a one-time thing or something like that. Is this crazy talk, Yroc? Is this a thing that could happen?
That is the craziest of the craziest. That is the good kind of crazy, man. Do you know how many people are going to want their creations as toys? Oh,
that's my bold prediction for E3. That's going to be the big announcement. Maybe that's why there's like an uneven number, the 31 figures, because maybe the 32nd figure will actually be the figure. Maybe it's like a one-time thing where you get a coupon inside the game where you can send off and get a credit or something like that.
You see, if they don't do the 3D printing for you, they should at least give you a file in case you have a 3D printer and do it yourself, man.
Yeah, this is, 3D, so if you don't know, like 3D printing pricing and compatibility and all this stuff has come down over the years. It's something I'm really excited about as a toy collector, would be to have like a 3D printer just like right next to me where I can sort of print out some stuff. So yeah, is this feasible? Could this be cost effective?
Well, as long as they get paid, I don't see the problem. I mean, of course, yeah, you'd have to put in some extra work, but I think it'd be cool having to have your own creation into a figure.
All right, we're on. Travis in chat is saying, Rob, that's not a crazy idea. Blizzard, Blizzard and Activision, they're the same company, does it for World of Warcraft. They print 3D people's characters on World of Warcraft. So here you go. Maybe we're on to something. Sonic's got to go. Portalmaster Evan is in chat, a little late, but thanks a bunch. Dope Games says, Rob, they actually said that they would do a competition for that. So maybe a competition thing, like maybe if you unlock all, if you platinum the game, I don't know. How would they do a competition for that? Like a drawing or something?
Probably. Oh, dude, what if it was like once battle mode gets announced, saying it is real, or saying it is getting announced, say they like do this whole battle mode and whoever wins gets their character created. That'd be a cool way to do it. Because it would give everybody the chance to become it, not, oh, this guy has the best creation, this guy has a really lame creation.
All right, wait, in chat, okay, we had follow-ups here. Maybe I'm not too crazy on this. Gamer Family says, an article said they will 3D print a few of our creations. I don't know, when you say an article, if you can tweet me that article, I'd love to read it. Res TV says maybe they'll run an online battle tournament with a 3D printed figure as a prize. So that would be 2 wins because we'd have online PvP and also printing. So
all right,
maybe we're on to something. What do you think? Should we call up the Asian Guy Gamer and ask him what he thinks?
Let's do it, man. That'd be cool.
He always has the inside tips there, Moses says that would be cool to have PvP pack. Skylander Boy and Girl says we paid about $140 for our 3D toys. And Okay, so yeah, the Skylander boy and girl, they got their 3D original toys kind of scanned in, and that was $140. I think that might be a little more costly because they probably had to do like a scanning and stuff like that. If Skylanders does it, they probably would have the
file.
Yeah, the file, the heads, the arms. Like, you know, maybe they made like a certain amount. MagnaCharge, I see you in chat there. Chime in, let us know what you think if we're getting crazy.
Well, actually, I just thought of it. So you know, Halo 5, they actually have the what you were talking about. They actually have you send your file of your Spartan. You pay them like $30, and they make a small scale. So it is possible. It's not impossible that it's way too much to handle.
All right, let's get even crazier. How about, since we didn't see the Portal of Power, how about the Portal of Power has a 3D scanning printer in it? Is that the craze? Am I getting even more crazy now that
that's crazy talk now? $74.99. That's a crazy talk right there.
You get a mini 3D printer with your game, and you know, a certain amount of ink, or I don't even know what it goes into these 3D printing things and stuff like that. That would be pretty crazy.
$74.99. Sign me up, man.
Sign you up. All right, before we go, we got to wrap up soon. What other things have you found out today that's, you know, part of the crazy talk and the news, the speculation? I know you've been scouring the internet, finding things out. What have we missed?
Well, I find it awesome that the trailer included 2 new senseis, and it is very hard to tell if it's a creation or a sensei. So you gotta watch out. But we have 2 new senseis that were shown in the gameplay trailer, I believe.
Yeah.
And the confirmation on the 3 villain figures, Pinata, Wolfgang, and what's the third one? Oh, just
the Choppy Mage.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, sort of in a way, because there's no way they're not including him.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they didn't include him. Yeah. Actually, I was impressed with the trailer. Like the last few years, like Superchargers, we got that live action racing trailer, and the year before that we got the traps with the kids and the mysterious box, and I was just like, you know what, just show us some gameplay. And I was impressed that we just got basically a straight up gameplay trailer. What'd you think of the trailer today, the reveal?
So when they first showed the Snapchat sort of thing, I was like, this can't be all we're getting. And then
we had some teasers, with the Snapchat.
Yeah. Once we got that gameplay trailer, they never done that before. Because last year, Superchargers, the trailer kind of expected you to know who the Superchargers were already. It didn't really say, oh, well, they do this. This game's about this. Like this actually, I guess the Snapchat story actually kind of told you what the game's about. But that gameplay trailer, like, infinite possibilities is right. Like, they showed off a lot in that trailer.
Yeah, definitely. If you haven't seen the trailer, I'll put a link in the description below so you can check it out on the archive. Res TV says, Rob, I'll tweet you the article talking about 3D printing. All right, everybody tweet me the articles. Anything you find out, any news from now until October when the game releases, tweet me, let me know. What I'm going to try and do is maybe some regular videos. Maybe, I've been doing these live interactive talk show things now for a couple weeks. Now we got something new we can officially talk about in the open. So maybe Yroc can join me again to talk some more news and exciting. So, all right, we're going to wrap things up. Thanks a bunch, all you Portal Masters. A lot of people jumping in chat, a lot of hype, a lot of people excited about the villains. Something I'm probably most excited about is have villain toys. I can take my McDonald's Happy Meal toys, now I can put them in the box in the closet, and now I can get like an official Wolfgang, figure, and Pinata figure, not have like a...
The ultimate troll would be having this tiny little Chompy on that giant base.
Oh yeah, it'd be cool if they did like the different Chompies, like if they did like a Chompy and a Fuego, like in a giant one, like if the figure was like multiple Chompies together with like a big giant one and then like a couple little ones at his feet.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd love, man. They got
so many possibilities they can do. So many missed opportunities. We'll see. The game just got to. We'll see.
Yeah, more to come. So get hyped, subscribe, like, favorite, comment, check out Yroc stuff, and check out more of my videos. I put up 2 already with me, Lou from Activision, and the Asian Guy Gamer. So check those out. Thanks so much for watching. You guys rock. You guys rock, and Yroc rocks as well. We'll see you. We'll see you guys in the next video. Later.